Gritty Canadian Aviator here. Welcome back to another video. Today we are in the beautiful, beautiful mountains of British Columbia, that is Vancouver. So we are looking at seaplanes today. What are seaplanes? How have they changed us over the years? And what's so great about them? Are they really better than regular planes? And I can just say right off the bat, yes they are. Like, a lot better. So let's get into the video. Alright guys, so we're taking off here. The Cessna with floats. So, gonna rotate. So, Vancouver is huge, and they are known for their water ports, yes? Lots of people say that float planes or pontoon planes, whatever you want to call them. Lots of people say they are hard to fly and they're useless and we shouldn't even have them in the world. I say different. I think we should have them all the time. I think we should have a bunch of these, although this one is taking a while to rotate here. I think these are the planes of the future because, number one, people are saying VTOL planes are the planes of the future. Why VTOL planes though? Why? Why am I saying this? Because with VTOL planes, they don't need a runway. We have runways all over the globe that have cost millions, the cities millions of dollars to make. It's just not smart to replace all those with VTOL pads, and then it costs like tens of thousands of dollars to build the buildings there for the passengers. And it's impractical. That's why I say we just build new airports instead for the water. So we have planes on the water. Now they can't be as big as like a Boeing 737. Maybe we'll have to try that one day. Anyways, they can be great planes. As you can see, they don't take up any more space. We could just use a harbor. For crying out loud, so we could use harbors for these, which is what the main purpose is of use. You could have a beach, you could have anything, really. Anywhere you can fit this is anywhere you can have it. So in Vancouver, there are tons of lakes. It literally is basically just an island, and it's a great place. There's a huge airport, of course. The biggest airports in Canada is Vancouver's, but it has many great opportunities. So there have been, in real life, yes, there have been some planes through the ages that are a little bit interesting. So why don't we go ahead and have a look at those planes. Now the first interesting plane we're going to have a look at is called the Vickers Vedette. Now the Vickers Vedette is the first ever flying pontoon boat. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I know for a fact that it is the first ever flying boat. And guess who it was created by? It was created by the Canadians. Oh, that's cool. Little scarf animation. That's kind of scary as well because they're in the same border. But anyways, the Vickers Vedette can also operate on land with its automatic gear system that you probably can't see, but it's the first ever of the flying boat. Sorry, these people are really distracting me. That is really weird. Anyways, this had a very high rotation speed as every other biplane, boat plane does. This is a biplane, the cross between a biplane and a boat. So they called it the Vickers Flying Boat because basically at the time that's what it was. So as you can see, it does have a landing gear. So if I put it down now, you can see that it was one of the first automatics of its kind. So yeah. Anyways, it was manufactured in 1916 to the early 20s, sometime in the early 20s. But it was invented in Canada. That's why they called it the Vickers. If anybody knows, I'm not going to explain it. Anyways, it's great. It has slow speed like any other old plane, but it could make record time for over water because it could land anywhere on water if it needed to. There have been 2 crashes, I believe, of this aircraft, but you can still fly in it today. There is still one left in a museum somewhere in Canada. I can't remember. It might be in Ottawa. But we're gonna see how she lands. Maybe it's gonna be bouncy. I don't have much good experience with these. I'm always bouncy when I land on the water, but I've done a few in the past few days, and they've been looking good. All right, here we go. Let's see if I can do it from the cockpit. Oh, I've lost the cockpit, so we're not gonna do it from the cockpit. Anyways, here we go. I'm always scared when I'm flying this. Oh, and bounce. But I did manage to touch down with only one bounce, and that is quite the achievement for this plane for me. The next plane we're going to be looking at is modern, but it is very, very interesting. Let's go have a look at it. Alright, so now we're in our third and final plane. It is called the Republic CB, for any of you who do not know. It was made in the late 60s, correct me if I'm wrong. I believe it's the 60s. Somewhere in the 60s. And it is a cross between a car. Well, the front part of it is made from a car. It has pontoons, and the rest of it is a plane. So it technically is a car, boat, and plane at the same time, although it cannot actually drive like a car. Now, I told many people what our cars of the future would look like, and they don't agree with me. Cars of the future will if we want flying cars anytime soon, it will probably just be a car with wings that are detachable. It'll probably look something like this, but the wings will be detachable, and the tail too, and then you can just fly it whenever you want to, and that engine will always be there. That is probably our most likely scenario for the flying car. So for any of you wondering, yes, this does fly. Everything has been taking a really long time to get up in the air today, and my computer's having a bad day. I am at flaps full, which is more providing drag than actual lift. Hold on. Oh, uh-oh. Looks like we're getting somewhere. And stop. So, if we look at the bottom here, there is a rudder. Now, there should be a motor somewhere here, but this is basically just it. Uh-oh. And down we go again. It doesn't have fun. It's better if you take off on a runway and rather land on the water rather than actually take off on the water. It's really hard. So, it has a very slow climbing rate, and the flaps don't seem to be working right now. So, anyways, that's all I have to show for you guys. Show to you guys today, sadly enough. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as always, have a great day.